A bill that seeks to complete the Agrarian Reform Program of the government faces rough sailing in the lower house. Let's have the full story from Freddie Abando.
House Bill 4296, authored by several soldiers in the House to include Akbayan Party List Congressman Ibarra Gutierrez, will renew the authority of the Department of Agrarian Reform to issue notice of coverage and provide adequate funding for private land holdings not yet covered by the Comprehensive Land Reform Program. Since this authority ended June 30, 2014, the bill was certified as urgent by President Aquino. It will complete the program started by the President's late mother in 1989. So far, the Senate has approved its version. It has been pending in plenary in the House. The Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines appealed for the approval of the bill.
We doubt that it doesn't have the support of the majority. The President certified it as urgent. And we're banking on that to actually convince many of our colleagues to actually vote on it sa floor in favor of extending yung notice of coverage.
There will always be opposition to any proposal, and there will always be a group that will want it, there will be a group who will not want it. So it's really a decision of the House when to calendar this. Now, whether it's the Visayas bloc or any other group or any other bloc that opposes this is natural in any bill. I've taken the time to talk with some members. I think we have all agreed that even with those opposing that, well, there may not be a meeting of the minds. So at the end of the day, this is going to be a decision of the lower house.
It appears scheduling the measure for plenary debates could face rough sailing. The Visayan bloc, composed mainly of sugar-producing provinces, is demanding review of the land reform program from 1989 to the present. So with the Makabayan bloc, which is pushing for their own version of a genuine land reform program.
We have to assess talaga if there is a wide support for the bill, because yung dating nilabas na bill, talagang sad to say talaga maraming may ayaw. For one, ang tingin nila, the Makabayan for one are not even supporting it, because ang kanila, they want ang submission nila, the original CARP was a failure, and therefore they would like to file a genuine agrarian reform bill.
Agrarian Reform Secretary Virgilio de los Reyes said there is no basis for the Visayan bloc to claim the program was a failure, especially in the sugar-producing areas of the country. De los Reyes stressed farmer beneficiaries in these areas were organized collectively to ensure the benefits of land reform will improve their lives. De los Reyes also said that government has provided all-out support for farmer beneficiaries.
It can work, and it in fact has worked. In the farms where we have intervened with credit, with tractors, with trainings and capacity building, what we are seeing is that their production costs have gone down and their output has gone up. So it doesn't necessarily mean that because you cut up the land, the ownership, you cannot consolidate the organization. Many people equate the land ownership with economies of scale. I submit that is not correct. The main determinant of having economies of scale is the way you organize the planting of the crop and the harvesting of the crop. And that we have achieved in several of the block farms that we have done, not only in Negros, but even in Tarlac, in Batangas, and in Negros Occidental.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.